Welcome to episode 7. But this is kind of like 6.5 maybe, because we're doing a part 2 since we had such amazing responses to the holiday episode.
Yes.
Catherine just comes across so charming, doesn't she? You just want to put her in your pocket and run around and just kind of like, what was that movie? The Indian in the Cupboard? Anyway, welcome in to episode 7 or 6.5, whatever you want to call it.
Holiday edition.
Holiday edition part 2. Holiday edition part 2. Mm-hmm. I'm Drew.
And I'm Kat.
And welcome in. Wow. We even get a little meow today. No outfit today. I came festive again.
You did.
And I'm disappointed that I am solo in this mission. And you're just right upstairs.
Just you wait.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Once December hits, it's on.
It is
I'm going to put you to shame.
I can attest.
Boy.
Never. Can't happen. That's not true. It can happen and has happened, but no one wants to hear us bicker.
I don't know. They might.
Yeah, you might. We don't really bicker though.
We do in AI.
We do. We make
if you haven't seen the video.
Yeah, we make our AI relationship like toxic.
No, we don't. I created one video. You have to go find it of you and I physically wrestling, and then we're like, yeah, no, this isn't working. Okay, holiday. Let's get back to
holidays. Come on, let's reel it in.
Squirrel.
Let's reel it in. Exactly. Shiny object all day, every day. ADD Katie in the house. Yo, ADD Katie, ADD Drew. We're all ADD. Any case, the first. So where we didn't talk about a lot of things. I feel like after we closed the first end of the other show, we're like, oh, we forgot about this. We forgot about this. We forgot about this. So part 2, we'll try to remember all the things we forgot. But I've already forgotten my question. So what's your question?
Well, since it's really close to Thanksgiving, actually this week, what is your go-to activity after the big meal? And how I want you to answer it is tell me what you did as a kid growing up, and then tell me what we do or what we've done in the past when we first started having Thanksgiving together as a family, and then what we do now.
So as a kid, I had 2 Thanksgivings, one at my mom's and one at my dad's. So at my mom's, it's funny, it's kind of similar. It was clean up. Always had to clean up after the meal.
Always.
Same with my dad's. I had to clean up. So there was really no... At my dad's, we would do the Pollyanna after we ate. So that was kind of the activity.
Yeah. Did you have to help clean up, or did someone else was in charge of cleanup? Or was it divided?
It was the hired help. I mean, come on. Who doesn't have hired help in their house? No.
I was like, wow.
We always cleaned up. I don't know. Everyone pitched in. So literally everyone cleaned up.
That's good.
Everybody jumped in to clean up. No one really sat at the table and kind of waited for people to clear their plates. And if you've ever been out with Big Steve, a.k.a. my dad, he does not like it. And Catherine can attest to this.
Oh, yes,
when you clear the plates before everyone, and I mean everyone is done eating, he gets very spicy. Excuse me.
I'll never
Not
forget.
everyone's done eating. Not everyone's done eating. Excuse me. And he will make you put that plate back down. He is old school with manners. Growing up, that's one thing I remember during the holidays. My parents were a stickler about manners and like fine dining manners. Your elbows better never touch that table. Your napkin better be on your lap. You best use the correct silverware or flatware depending upon the meal, and the correct glass. I'm like, why do I have a wine glass? I'm like 7 years old. What's going on here? It was intense. So,
and what did you all do after? Did you go out and play? You cleaned up? Was there anything beyond that?
I guess we'd hang out with my friends. I would always try and want to hang out with my friends. So,
what about now?
So cleaning up. Things haven't changed that much because I usually do the cooking. So
yes,
I try and clean up as I go to the best I can, but I'm not always great at it because I am a bit of a tornado in the kitchen, I guess you could say, especially in a small kitchen like we have. So lots of pots and pans. And since we make everything from scratch here, it's lots of stuff.
You mean you make everything from scratch?
Yeah.
But thanks for including me. I mean, we do I make desserts and we make the pie from scratch. Well, to a certain degree. not the crust, but no one asked. So, but what do we like? I remember I used to watch movies. Yeah, I'd eat and then watch holiday movies.
I'm just boring. I don't no, we
But
we
now
didn't
what do
that.
we do? I'm like ready
Go to
for bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so full. I need to recline. Horizontal, please.
Yes. But I feel like that's as soon as you wake up, you're ready for bed. As soon as you get home from whatever you're doing, you're ready for bed. As soon
That's
as you.
so true. Nailed it.
Yeah. Little fun fact about Catherine: her favorite place is the bed. Pause. Like PG people. Yeah. The bed is her favorite place.
Yeah.
To be alone.
When I'm not out, okay, but we're not talking about my habits right now. Okay, so nothing has changed. We have discovered.
Pretty much. I was being, I guess, conditioned for my later stages in life.
With me.
Clean up while you're young, clean up while you're middle-aged, and clean up as you get older. So, yes.
And it stuck with you. So kudos to your parents for instilling that in you.
Well, I mean, they kind of beat it in us. It really wasn't an option. It wasn't like, hey, do you want to help clean up? It was like, get your ass up and start cleaning.
Okay.
Right?
Follow-up question. Did you ever travel for Thanksgiving? Like, did you ever travel to someone else's house to have Thanksgiving somewhere? Or were you always in?
Always in PA. We always talked about going somewhere because we had so many people, and my dad lived in a super small house, like a little townhouse, and like 25 people in this like little townhouse was quite the ordeal. So literally setting up tables, getting all the chairs. It was like setting up for one of your events. Every Thanksgiving, it was just a lot of work. So we always talked about like renting a house somewhere and going to have the holiday. It never happened.
And how long did the meal actually last?
It lasted a while.
Did it?
We had a lot of food. Yeah.
So
we would
like
go
hours?
all out. Not hours, but maybe 2 hours, hour and a half.
And how long is our meal now?
It's like 20 minutes. You're all animals. You're savage. Like literally, there's no talking at the dinner table. At the Thanksgiving table, it's eat as fast as you humanly can, chew as little as you humanly can, and just get so full so fast.
We already talked. We don't need to talk at the table. It's time to eat. And by the time we eat, it's late. So we're hungry.
But I'm like my mom. Like I sit there and I enjoy the food. I don't inhale the food.
I know.
I just spent days preparing all this food, and to see everyone just rip
you're very
through
much
it
like that.
Yes,
but actually, it's only like half the family that's like that. My dad, Becca, and me, we will sit there. But Travis and my mom, they're like, "That was great. Bye."
You eat pretty quick, dear.
Okay. Yes, I claim it. Okay.
You do.
No, and I have not traveled for Thanksgiving. I think we would go see my grandmother back in when I was little. Sometimes, I think rarely, we would go to right outside of Nashville, Tennessee, because I'm from Memphis. So we would go to her house, and that was always fun because I would see extended cousins that I didn't know and never saw again. I don't know if people have those extended family relatives that you see and you're like, what's their name again? Who are they related to? How are we related? So yeah. But now, I mean, I've gotten to a point now where I'm ready to travel. I'm like, oh, let's go do Thanksgiving in Hawaii. I mean, why not?
Stopping us?
Planning it. We plan
financial
stuff all the
money.
It's more planning than anything else, but I'm sure there are a lot of people that travel. I mean, obviously a lot of people travel, but
someday, dear. Someday.
Yes. Okay, so funny food story that I did not bring up in the last one. And I'm actually surprised you did not bring it up too. So, what did I tell you that I made? And I forgot an ingredient, and I put the ingredient in it later.
So here's a fun fact. I'm going to cut you off. A fun fact about Chef Catherine. She dislikes reading a recipe because she's impatient. She's the most patient person I've ever been with. But literally cooking for her, I've never seen anyone be more impatient when they're cooking.
That is a fact.
Yeah. So I believe it was a pie and had to do with eggs.
Pie.
Yes.
Yeah.
If anyone bakes, what's one thing you can't do? You can't add ingredients after the pie is already assembled. And you can't just plop eggs in the pecan pie mix.
Well, it wasn't baked completely. I put it in for like maybe 5 minutes. And then I was like, crap, I forgot the eggs. And so I took the pie out and put it on the counter. And you know that pecan pie is made out of carrot syrup. So it was still gooey. So I was like, I'm putting these eggs in because it's not going to be the same. So crack the eggs, put the eggs in, stir it around with the pecans, and I took it out later. And I was like, why is that yellow? And there's like solid yellow pieces and white pieces in the pie. And I was like, can I shove more pecans on top of it to hide it? Yeah, it didn't work. And that has been one of the funniest memories that everybody has at my expense, but I don't really care because I don't get embarrassed about that, obviously, since I'm telling it now.
Yes, it was scrambled egg pecan pie. So
pecan,
whatever.
No,
this household makes fun of my East Coast accent.
It was still stinking good. I mean,
no, it wasn't.
You just had to eat around the bits.
Yeah, no one wants to eat that. Like nobody. Like you should just been in the trash. Put it in the bin.
$15 a pound of pecans. Yeah.
No, it goes in the bin.
I see you with your cup over there.
I know.
Gotta take a fake sip from mine.
I actually have.
I know you have real stuff in it. Okay, well, speaking of traveling, if you could spend the holidays anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Let's just say that let's say for Christmas, you wanted to go somewhere. Where would you actually want to go?
Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
That's a very good choice. That's still on our bucket list to go to. Would you snowboard?
No. Yes, I have. Of course. Spent Christmas and New Year's in Canada snowboarding. So I have.
That sounds fun. We should do something like that. I would love to do that. But I've kind of gotten to a point now where I don't want to be cold all the time. I like looking at it, but I don't want to be in it all day unless we were snowboarding.
You're hurting my feelings.
I would do it just for you.
I love the mountains.
I know, but I love the beach.
Well, we just got to go somewhere that has both.
Yeah.
Someday.
Okay, now I got another question.
Wow, it's rapid fire.
Rapid fire. So your view on telling kids that Santa is real. We got to talk about that because we talked about Santa a little bit in our last one, but do you feel like it's wrong to lie to children? Because if you were looking at it from a black and white point of view, right? Like you're telling your kid that there's this magic man who's going to bring gifts. So you're literally lying. But are you?
What's the alternative? What are you supposed to tell them?
I always told the kids there was Santa. So when I was growing up, my parents told me there was Santa and if you tuned in on the last episode, you know when I found out that Santa wasn't real anymore. But I always really believed that, So when the kids were little, I was like, okay, I'm going to tell them that Santa is a tradition. And he brings gifts, so they know he's not really real, but we still had so much fun with the tradition of it. So I actually think it worked really well. And honestly, I feel like I have no judgment on what you tell the kids, but that kind of worked for us.
I didn't really celebrate Christmas all that long, but I feel like Santa's good leverage, so you try and hold on to it as long as you can.
Incentivize.
Yeah. Better not be bad. Santa's going to bring you a cold.
Put you on that list.
But Hanukkah Harry just doesn't hit the same as
Hanukkah Harry? Legit? There's a Hanukkah Harry?
Maybe. Yes, there's a doll called Hanukkah Harry.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, there's mensch on the bench. I might have to get that. Please don't.
Oh, the mensch on the bench. Yes. Okay.
I think you got that, didn't you?
No.
Did you get the mensch on the bench?
I'm about to. Add it to the
I
collection.
Just need to keep my mouth closed.
Martha and Snoop and Elf on the Shelf. They're gonna have some play friends.
So yeah, that's my view on Santa. I think you know what. Keep the innocence as long as you can. You have a whole lifetime to be disappointed. So why disappoint them at a young age? Let them live the magic as long as they can.
I have so many.
Everyone's in such a hurry to grow up, and then when you grow up, you just want to be young again. So it's true. Just a mess.
It's ironic.
It wreaks havoc.
Life is full of irony.
It is just irony. I know. As we're sitting here reminiscing, talking about all these wonderful experiences. So, all right, I got a question for you since you just rapid fired at me. I can't wait to clip that. What part of the holiday stresses you out the most?
The decorating. Okay,
what?
I can handle the gifts. I got that down. The decorating stresses me out. I'm like, I constantly feel like I'm behind. Like, literally, what date is it? It's November 22nd. I should have already had all the Christmas decorations out and up. And every year I get later and later, but I dread it. But once it's up, I feel great. But I'm like, I gotta hurry. And in the back of my mind, whenever I'm like getting up for the day or I'm doing an activity, in the back of my mind, it's like, you gotta get the Christmas decorations out. You're late. So,
oh my goodness.
It stresses me out. That's really the only thing, and then I'm sure everybody can relate to this. Once you get like the buildup of this huge, amazing event, and then you have the event, and then it's like, you get all sad afterwards. So
I got to pause you for a quick second. Is something rubbing on the table? Are you whatever that noise is it's just picking up on the mic. Okay.
Sorry.
Can you move that to your mouth?
This?
Yeah. Talk into it.
Hello.
Move it away.
Do I need to get closer?
Okay, thank you. That's better. For whatever reason, your microphone is picking up a lot of bad noise. We will have to clip that out. Okay, back. Continue, please.
I forgot.
Decorating stresses you out.
No, after the holidays. Like, I would love to hear what people do after the holiday, the big letdown. Like, it's, you get all excited about the holiday and then you have it. So how do you like balance out the sadness when it's over? And I know, like, I've actually heard people are like, I take all my Christmas money that I get and I go shopping afterwards and get all the discounts. And I'm like, yes, I have definitely done that. But you got to plan for that.
What do you mean you have
to
plan
do? Because like, you have to make sure that you save your money and don't spend it before the holiday sales come out.
I was waiting for like a plan, like, all right, we're going to map out all the stores we're going to hit. We got to do the research on which ones are having the biggest sale. Not I got to save my money for a year to that would be part of the plan, but it seems like it wouldn't be the only part.
Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
Wow. Sorry I brought up the microphone issue. I feel like it just threw you off your game.
No.
What holiday mistake have you made in the past that you'll never repeat again?
Oh, gosh. Holiday mistake. Oh, I know what that. Okay.
Yeah, the big tree.
No, I would totally do that again.
I know.
Actually, I probably wouldn't. That was a one time only. I'm too tired. No, I think trying to go. So when I was growing up, there was this place called Shelby. I think it's still there. It's Shelby Farms in Memphis. And it was a really awesome park, pretty much in the center of the city. And they would do like a big holiday outdoor light scenes, and you could drive through, and they actually, like, the first year that they did it, they gave you a Starry Night CD. And yes, I said CD, that you could play in your car. And it would be like the holiday music. And you could listen to the entire track as you're driving through the lights. And I remember that as a great memory because I wasn't driving. So, later when the kids were little, I'd try to do these like holiday things where there were tons of crowds, like a light show or whatever. And I'm like, I am stuck sitting in this line now, trying to get through the park, looking at these lights. It's freezing out. It's dark. The person in front of me is going so slow, and I am impatient. I really do think it's like the ADHD, but I it's hard for me to relax, so I try not to put myself into situations. Answering your question, I try not to put myself in situations where I know that I'm going to be like super impatient or around crowds. Like, I have to be in the mood for a crowd.
Okay.
And that's rare, by the way.
If you were all a fly on the wall, you would know that was not a true statement.
What?
You come home. All right. So, truth be told, in Dallas, in and around Dallas, the driving is just atrocious.
Yeah.
Atrocious. True. And
Facts.
It's so crowded in our area where we live, literally you walk outside and you feel like you're in a room full of people all the time. It's just crowded. That's the best way to describe the feeling. Everything just feels crowded. Yes, we enjoy a little bit of separation from the masses.
Yeah. What's weird is I can like I do all these events and things for nonprofits, and I'm okay doing that, but when it comes to like huge holiday crowds, I can't do it. It's rare. I have to be in a mood to be with a lot of people. So that's I made that mistake like once or twice, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that again. What about you? Is there a mistake that you wouldn't do again?
Well, I don't know if it was a mistake. It was just something I didn't know. Maybe I did know. So when Ava was an infant, similar to you, I went to a place called Longwood Gardens, and they have a holiday show, holiday light show. And I think it was like -5 outside.
Oh, wow.
And it was so cold.
Oh, this will be fun.
Well, who brings an infant out in the freezing sub-zero temperatures? But I think,
man,
we didn't have a lot of money back then, so we paid for it, and we're like, all right, we're
going all in.
So Ava slept the entire time, so she was nice and warm, and I froze my ass off. So I never did that again. Ever.
That's funny.
So yeah, that would be something I wouldn't want to. And I like the cold, but there is a limit.
Yeah.
There is a limit. So.
No, there is. I did a Dallas Zoo lights one year, and it was freezing. I mean, it was so cold, and I was like, "Hey, kids, look at the lights. Aren't they pretty?" And I'm like,
"Now get back in the car."
That's right. Get your hot chocolate and let's go. Yeah, that's funny.
That is.
So, a question for you: Christmas movies. Or like holiday themed movies. And they're really, I mean, there are a lot, I guess. Like if you're a super movie buff, you could probably go back in time to like some of the oldies, the old black and white movies. But what are some of like your favorite movies and movies that you really don't want to watch again?
So for me, I mean, Elf is always top of the list.
Yes. And we did talk about that.
Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation. Yep.
Christmas Story is not my favorite. I think every boy likes it.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say that.
Well,
I'm sure there are a lot of people that like it, but I don't know. I just can't get into it. It's funny, but it's not my favorite. It's aggressive.
How is it aggressive?
No, I'm kidding. It's not. It is a good, at least it's holiday themed.
Fudge. But I didn't say fudge. No. Come on.
It's great so when you quote it.
You know what holiday movie I don't love?
What?
And this is going to be a hot take. I'm sure people will yell at me in the comments.
Hot take.
I don't love Home Alone.
It's not my favorite either. I liked it when it first came out when I was a kid, but it's actually, I find it strange that I guess it's not strange that they show it all the time, but yeah, that's a good one. Miracle on 34th Street I used to watch, but I really don't watch that much anymore.
What about Jingle All the Way?
Is that with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
It is.
Yeah,
it's a holiday movie.
It was good when I watched it once.
Turbo Time.
Yeah, that was funny. There's some good ones.
You know what I did? I saw it. We've watched it. I don't love it though. It kind of creeped me out a little bit. Polar Express.
When I first watched that, I thought it was a very dark movie and it did creep me out. But I feel like looking back now, I think they recognize it as such a cool movie because didn't they use a lot of, and forgive me, I'll probably butcher all this for those that actually know the techniques and stuff, but
it was like CGI, I think.
Yeah, it was like the beginning of that. So I think that's why they thought they touted it as such a great movie technically. But, I do watch that. I really actually do like it now. I think that's a pretty good one.
All right. So I need everyone to chime in on this, including you, Catherine. So there is a question I need answered. I need everyone that's listening to this to respond in the comments on any of the platforms. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
No, but people would argue.
Yes, I'm one of those people.
People would debate with me, not argue. They would debate that it is a holiday movie. And I could see both sides. I really could.
You sit on a throne of lies.
So do you remember when we went to the Gaylord Hotel here in Dallas and they had a whole Christmas movie exhibit? And every room was a different theme or movie. And do you remember the only one I really remember was the turkey from Christmas Vacation. It was like the dining room. scene. It was awesome. And we took a lot of pictures. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome wouldn't be the word I would use for that.
Why?
I felt like it was lacking because they didn't pay for any licensing for any of the movies, so it was just implied,
about that.
Right? Like
That's
everything.
So true.
It's kind of like they just put tape on the label.
So it was like, oh yeah, I do remember that now.
So they couldn't actually use any of the real stuff. It was just all anyway.
I blocked that out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't.
The concept was good. The execution not so much, but it was okay.
You didn't do it again.
What?
You didn't sign up for it. Yeah, so
there are lots of things that I do once, and I'm like, yeah, that was great. Okay, not doing that again. Okay, holiday cards. Have you ever received them or sent them out?
Yes,
I have heard a lot of conflicting things. Okay, so I remember. Do you remember back in the day? You always had to write a thank you note after a birthday party, or if someone did something nice for you. I mean, people mailed thank you cards constantly. They went all out. Like my uncle, actually, he still does this. He and his wife, my aunt, used to create their own Christmas card, and then they would write what they did, like the highlights of the year inside of it. And my grandmother and my grandfather used to do that as well. And it was really kind of cool because even on my mom's side, I remember getting Christmas cards once a year from people, and it was like, here are the highlights of the year. And I always was like, I'm not reading that when I was a kid, which is awful. I mean, but I was like, oh, the card's really cute. Okay, I don't care about what was
Where's
inside,
the money?
Yeah, where's the money? And so as I got older, I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. It's like journaling. But I do send cards. I used to send out Christmas cards a lot, and I would do like the photos on the front and, the family photos and all that stuff. And I think that's really fun. I have to say though, like, even though people send the little like Shutterfly holiday photo, they're so thin. Like, I know that's a thing, but the quality is just not great. So, and I'm sure people would debate that as well, but I like the handwritten notes. I'm just old school like that. I like the handwritten Christmas cards, or even if someone makes it, like that is, whew, no one does that anymore. So yeah.
You mean you gotta, it's, so what if you're sending like 200 cards out? You expect to like handwrite and make 200 different cards? I mean, that's a lot of work.
I really have done that before, but I know.
You're not normal. You're just not. I'm sorry.
You weirdo.
I didn't say weird. You went weird. I just said not normal because that is not normal. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm not.
I don't know. I'm curious if people actually still send Christmas cards and, make the effort to write in it and all that. I feel like everybody's like, oh, I'll just send you a message on text or email. So I don't know. It's just the time. So I guess I can't complain.
Are you saying we're not living as thoughtfully as we used to live? Like the world just isn't thoughtful anymore? We just don't do thoughtful things.
Everything is just so cold.
I don't know if I'd say it's cold. It feels like time has passed.
It has.
Don't really do that stuff anymore.
I can't be like an elderly person that's like, back in my day, Sonny.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah. So, to each their own. I'll say that because I've gotten some pretty cool electronic cards too.
All right. Let's switch gears here.
Okay.
What's a gift you've given that you knew was a total win?
I try to be really good with my gift giving. Well, I feel like I've nailed it a couple of times with you, or at least I hope, unless you're faking it. But
you'll never know.
I got you the driving experience, actually 2 different ones. One was Exports. That was the sports car experience on the track. And then the other one was with what was it?
Andretti.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you got to drive a open wheel race car on the track.
But what was it called? It was like Texas Raceway.
Well, it was Texas Raceway, but it was the Andretti experience, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
So that was,
and I think
that was wild. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want to go like 170 plus miles an hour on an oval track in an open wheel race car that literally they had to push me onto the track because it was wild. That's how you start the car. It's like it was a cool experience. Both of them were very cool. Good. Yeah, and the other one we got to pick from a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Porsche. I think there was one more. There might have been a McLaren.
Yeah,
anyway, I went with the GT3 all day, and that thing was awesome.
That was fun. Yeah.
That was fun. And it was
like
1,000 degrees that day, too.
It was.
It was so hot that day. But
thank you, Texas.
That was a good... You do create, and we talked about this in the other holiday pod, but you do like to create a good experiential gift. So
I do.
I never know with your UX background.
I try. It's the way my mind works. With the kids, I don't... Actually, it's crazy. I don't remember any gifts that I feel like I nailed it with them, with either of them. Becca's always super appreciative of everything. And she never really asks for anything in particular. She just likes what she likes. She's like, okay, great.
The Xbox.
Travis. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that thing you couldn't.
That was.
Do you remember how hard I had to work to get that?
That was a good gift.
I wrote a script for the website and.
Which Xbox was that?
It was the latest one, the Xbox. It's whatever the last one that was released.
The last version. You searched high and low for that thing, and we went to like a bazillion stores, and you were trying to find it online.
I found it, and then I had to write a script to basically auto refresh, and as soon as it would pop up that it was available and found inventory, it would auto check me out. It was wild. I invested a lot of time, and I ended up getting them for other people as well. So
I was that's right.
Microsoft Santa.
You were Santa that year.
That was Santa. A good one.
That was a good one.
That one hit.
Yeah, and that was so difficult. And I remember, where do we go to pick it up? We went to Walmart, didn't we? And the guy, we were like, hey. It was like stealth mode. I felt like I was in the FBI. Like we walked up to the counter and we're like, hey, dude. We're like, hey, you got that Xbox back there?
Wait.
Back in the back.
I remember being like, nobody better try and steal this. Like legit. I was worried. I was like, yeah. I mean,
even we put it in the cart and we're like, we got to get to the checkout fast. Do it now.
Well, because it was Walmart's site that kept restocking, and literally they'd get like 1 or 2 units in, and so any case.
And they did, they never had a lot.
No, and on a future podcast. Well, no, they definitely didn't have them out. On a future podcast, Catherine will have to tell you about her experience in the CIA.
FBI.
Not for this one. FBI, sorry. FBI.
Okay. Yeah, I know. You got to get it right.
That's right. She'll have to tell you experience.
Yes.
That'll be a good one. Odd Jobs and
past lives.
Yes, past lives. Catherine, the FBI agent. So
could you see me as an FBI? Not now,
it's kind of hot.
Maybe in the past.
Yeah, no, it's kind of you. I remember you training for it. You were in phenomenal shape.
Thanks.
You still are in phenomenal shape, but yeah, you are.
You caught that quick. That was good.
Don't have to catch myself. You don't have to catch yourself when you're telling the truth. So, do you think that we're a good gift-giving team?
I do. I really do. Yeah. No, so you're like, between you and I, yes, we're awesome to each other. I think I said this on the last one. I love everything you give me.
As a team, like us giving gifts
to other people?
Yes, like as a team, we're giving gifts to other people.
Yes.
Do we?
No, I think we do a great job. And I think a lot of people probably argue about, or debate. I shouldn't use the word argue. Couples debate on how much money they're going to spend, So I'm actually curious to know if people actually allot a budget. So my parents used to allot a budget to Christmas or like certain holidays. They never stuck to it, but we never have an issue with how much we're going to spend, really. We usually say, okay, we're going to do like 1 or 2 big gifts, and then we do a few smaller ones. And then I know some people that actually are like, we do like White Elephant or Pollyanna, like you were saying. But I think as a team, we do a pretty good job.
Yeah, we had a limit for our Pollyanna. I think it was like $15-20 tops. So you had to work to find a gift for like $15
back then.
And a lot of time, even back then, because you get tired of buying crap.
That's true.
I actually want to buy something that somebody may use, enjoy, like, and I don't want to just buy a gift card. So you get tired of just buying garbage. And the gag gifts are funny, but the problem is when everyone I forget one year, everybody except for like 2 people bought a gag gift. So it was just gag gifts or sex toys. That's always another interesting.
Bye.
angle for a white elephant or a Pollyanna. It's hey, listen, I didn't say what they were. I just said.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I actually have a hard time buying stuff that's like junky. Not junky, but like stuff that you literally laugh at for 5 seconds and then it sits in your closet for like another year and then you re-gift it and give it to somebody else. I'm like, that is like $20 sitting right there in your closet.
So do you ever feel bad about throwing away a gift that someone gave you? Because you're like, I'll never use this. This is garbage.
No, but I'm the type of person, I'm like, if I don't use something in a year, it's gone. I have no emotional attachment to objects. Most objects. Now, it has to be something really special.
I guess I'll be out next year.
Or people. No, I'm kidding.
Ouch.
Yeah, but what about you? You feel bad. Travis feels bad when he throws things out. Or if he throws
I can't even throw away cards people give me. I feel so guilty for...
It could be like a shirt that's not even your size, and you're like...
I know. I can't do it. I'm a sucker for that. I do. Yeah, it's bad. I don't know why. But I've been getting better at saying, hey, thanks for the gift, but I'll never wear this, right? Like, I don't want to be rude, but I'd rather you take it back or get the money back because I'm never going to use it. So I kind of put it back on the person, but I try not to be mean. I don't know. It's a weird thing because everyone gets offended. And rightfully so. I would get offended. I was like, oh, man.
Do people get offended?
I think maybe not offended, but, feelings might get a little bit hurt. I mean, you don't get your feelings never get hurt if you really spent some time and thought this would be a good gift and you just get the thanks.
I actually don't. I'm like, I'm sorry that it did not work for you because the gift is not about me. Hello. The gift is about you. If you don't like it, then that's a problem.
See, this is why you're better than me. So, because you can separate the two. I cannot.
I have a family member that, and I've told you this, I have a family member who buys things because they like it and then gives it to people, which, I mean, they're great gifts, but that they bought 2 of them, one for them and one for you. That's not a bad thing.
Sweet. It's not a bad thing. How about you finish this sentence for me?
Okay.
The holidays feel like home when
everyone's together. That's really all I care about.
I would disagree. I would disagree. Yeah, because you know why? Because I get to experience the entire holiday experience. I get the full Catherine experience with the holidays. And it's been lax this year because we've had a lot of chaos to deal with personally and professionally. Little bit worn out this year, but you start the decorating fiasco frenzy marathon starting September, full swing in September. So we roll into Halloween, which is a huge deal in this house, right? Yes. Everything's decorated. And then from Halloween, we kind of go into the fall decorations, right? Everything's fall leaves. You got to get those, fall colors. And Catherine changes out the pillow covers, the decor on the tables. Everything is, has a place in time. The front door, the wreath, everything. And then usually after Thanksgiving, you go full into Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And Christmas is, every room is decorated. It's like walking into a department store around here. It's like, men's furnishing, but there's, Christmas stuff. And, we have the children's section. Anyway, so yes, everything is decorated and it looks wonderful.
Thank you.
But it is exhausting to watch.
It's exhausting to do. But it's worth it because I tell you what, it always elevates the energy in the house.
Do you know what Catherine doesn't let anyone do?
Help.
Because it has to go a certain way.
No, I've gotten better about it. Only because I'm tired, After so many years, you're like, screw this. I'll let someone else do it. You sit on the couch and be like, you put that there. You put that. No, I'm kidding. No,
you're still directing traffic, though. You're still directing traffic.
That's true. Everybody's always good about helping for the most part. You're great at helping. I never have to ask. I never do.
That's right.
That's right.
Don't you forget it.
That's why you're
very lucky.
You're amazing.
That's my theme song. Never let you down. That just threw me off. Now I got that song stuck in my head.
Speaking of.
Yes. Good segue.
That's right.
Ask away.
Okay. What's one holiday song that is a love-hate relationship? Well, not for you.
So I have a hate relationship with it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I love it. It's
holiday
Mariah Carey.
song.
I hate that song.
All
like,
I
literally
Want for Christmas.
I don't even say it. Like, don't even think it in my presence. Like, don't even think it.
I highly dislike that song, but I love it at the same time because it's like you can't not listen to it during the holiday. People will debate that.
No, I cannot listen to it. I'll walk out of a store if it's playing.
No, you won't.
Okay, I won't. But I will try not to listen because it's so annoying. That song, come on.
I really do wish they came up with more songs for the holidays. And I've gotten to the point now where I find instrumental, because sometimes I just get tired of the same songs. But yeah, sometimes you just have to be in the mood.
So outside of the Mariah Carey debacle, is there another song that you absolutely love? I mean, you can't go wrong with like Last Christmas, right? Wham.
No.
Last Christmas,
no, I don't like that one
gave you
either.
my heart. The very next day, you gave it away.
Please stop.
Oh.
No, I love Nat King Cole. I love Bing Crosby. Those are classics. I even
how about your favorite artist?
The Peanuts.
Mistletoe by the Bieber?
No.
Come on, the Biebs.
Although I will listen to the Biebs.
That's right.
Actually, I haven't listened to him in a long time. But anyway, I digress. Peanuts. You know me. Schultz, the Peanuts. Yeah, like you cannot have Christmas without the Peanuts gang. And I have a lot of decor like that. Actually, I have a lot of things.
Yes, we listen. We actually pull out the record.
Yes.
The LP and put it on the record player and listen to the Peanuts album.
It just makes me happy.
It does make her happy, I will say.
And I will say this year, this year, they are so hyped up on products that are Snoopy themed. I don't know what happened with the licensing, but everybody's got Snoopy stuff now. I mean, everybody, Walmart, Dollar Tree. I mean, it's insane. Diller's isn't around anymore, but you get the point. And I'm going insane. I'm like, I don't have money to spend on all this, but I want every item. I would make my entire house Peanuts. I mean, I'd wear it all day. That's how obsessed I am. That's a problem.
You do. You already do. You're already there. You already do wear it all day. I don't know where this dream is. It's reality. You're talking about our reality.
That's because I keep sneaking in just one more.
Look, babe, I just got back from Marshall's. And I was like, oh, gosh, another Peanuts run. Look, I got this T-shirt. I got these pants.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm decked out.
Decked out. It's just comfy. Everything's comfy.
Everything. It makes me happy. And you know what? In the world that we live in, you got to do stuff that makes you happy. You got to find
What if it makes someone else miserable?
I don't care. Get over it. Move on. Don't look at it. Get out of my life. That's what I want to say.
Amen. And
it's optional.
The Peanuts will always be a staple here because I think I'd be unalived if I did away with the Peanuts. Fun fact.
Unalived.
Fun fact. Well, we got to keep it that way because some streaming platforms don't really like the other way to describe that.
Oh, well, I liked it how you described it.
Growing up, and I think we've talked about this, I was a little kid and my favorite thing in the whole world was Snoopy. I had I don't know.
Which is crazy.
It was like this big. People can't see that if you're listening. So I don't know. It was like a foot big Snoopy and he had his own chair. It was awesome. The chair was adjustable and it had Snoopy on the back. And I'll never forget one year for the holidays, my parents got me the John Travolta Saturday Night Live outfit for Snoopy. And it had a little gold chain necklace and I wore it.
That is adorable.
It was amazing. He had the 70s collar shirt. I mean, all decked out.
Oh man, I'm going to have to find that.
I will never, if you could find that, you will have me relive one of my most memorable childhood memories. So if anyone knows how to find that, that's right.
I will pay you.
You have a mission.
You got to contact me if you know or know where one is or can find it.
But it's got to be the Snoopy, the chair, and the outfit. I need it all. I need the whole experience. I don't know what happened to that Snoopy. I think my brother destroyed it and probably threw it in the trash, but
siblings.
He was mean like that. Yes.
I'll have to get locked in and find that for you. That's going to be your gift this year. Okay. Talk about Christmas ornaments on the tree. Talk about ours. What do we do every
We have
year?
really good ones. So we
don't do
each.
theme though. We do.
No, experience. So
Yep.
every ornament, not everyone, but most of the ornaments have an experience
or story
or
or
reminder
meaning.
of an experience. Yes. And actually, I do that with my sister. So my sister and I do that as well with coffee mugs and ornaments. So she always sends me a very thoughtful ornament. I don't reciprocate all the time because I'm not thoughtful, but yeah, that's like that. I think it's a great tradition that we have. And it's funny, all our travels, I did that one year. Everywhere we traveled to, I got an ornament for you to put on the
That
tree.
was really
so we
cool.
remember all the places we've gone and been. So, and you got me one of those, it's like a picture of a map. And you basically put a picture in each state that you visited. That was a really good gift.
That was a cool, fun gift. And I would print out pictures of you and I together for every state that we would visit. And we actually have one of those scratch off maps. So every time you and I go somewhere new, I would scratch it off. I love that.
Yeah, we used to travel a lot. I miss traveling with you. Yeah, it was fun. And then you got me that awesome Lego gift with Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that was
as the two little Legos. So Kat's a good gift giver. I will say you're a good gift giver. But back to the ornaments, I think one of the things I really enjoy about the whole ornament, and I didn't have this a ton, I've experienced it through others, is the memories of your kids growing up through the years, right? Like all the ornaments that you've had throughout every Christmas. It's like, oh, do you remember when you made this? Or you were just like a little kid when you made this? Or so those are really, I think that's kind of the nostalgia of the holidays.
Yeah.
It's great.
The one
it's
thing
great to have.
I totally agree. And I have to say that the Christmas tree to me is the most magical object for me for Christmas. I love the lights.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what it is. I could do without all the other decorations, but lights and a Christmas tree are the things that really make it magical for me.
Santa's sleigh is the most magical. It flies. I mean, come on, reindeer
well,
flying
you
reindeer.
Can show it to me
magical.
when you find it.
Pause. What do you mean? Come on. You see, they have what is it? NORAD has the tracker. You could track Santa, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that's awesome. I wish I'd had that as a kid. I would have gone berserk over it. Berserk.
Yeah, we're struggling with our words today.
Berserk.
Berserk.
Yeah, yes, I would have absolutely loved it. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you had this. Do you remember when I was a kid, my dad would call the hotline on Christmas Eve.
Did that with Ava.
And you could talk to Santa. Wow. Like I totally just remembered that. I could not wait for that phone call. I don't remember the phone call, but all I remember is the anticipation of getting on the phone with Santa. And I don't remember if it was pre-recorded or what, but maybe someone out there remembers. That was so cool. And now they have the app. And I remember when they came out with it, I was like, man, you guys have it good.
I know.
I was like, we had the phone call, You know
what? It's better though.
It is.
Back then, you had more anticipation.
Yeah. Hey, it was still a great experience.
I remember like asking with little kids what they wanted for Christmas or whatever, and you'd give them the catalog and they would circle what they wanted.
Oh yeah, that was so much fun.
As opposed to now, just hey, send me your list.
Yeah, that's true.
Put it in iOS notes, and we'll share the note, and we'll pick things up as we go.
We every year, past couple of years, we would get. I think it's the Amazon toy catalog.
We get
Is it Amazon or is it Walmart? I can't remember, but
I think we get both.
I actually love that they do that. I have to say, I mean, because color printing is exorbitant, like the price to print. So I'm like, wow, the fact that they even still spend money on doing that, I think is really cool. Because why? It's like something physical. You give it.
What's the point of printing the internet?
Be quiet. You know how much I love to print.
Yes,
everything tangible. There are other people out there like me.
No, let's hope not. Let's hope not, because you're just yes. And the printer sits in the office, and every time it's like,
whose fault is that?
Well, you can move it anytime you want.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I learned that from you. I did. The first time I heard it, I was like, man, you're really good with your quips. You're like comebacks.
That's right. That's right.
Sorry.
It's because
I'm digressing.
That's that Gen X in me.
You quick like
We're just
that.
feral. I don't have any more questions.
Okay.
Or do you have any more
parties?
questions?
I do.
Yeah, let's talk Christmas parties.
I want to talk Christmas parties. Okay, we got to talk like work Christmas parties, like professional going to the Christmas parties for work versus personal Christmas parties, because we haven't even talked about ugly sweaters and festive wear. And
we touched on it in the last episode.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Our Christmas fits, but doesn't mean we can't. So we need to tell the one story about your work function.
What was it? Where'd we go? Where was I working?
I won't say the name of the restaurant.
Oh.
So we went out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a really good one.
It was your holiday dinner or like happy hour.
No, it was a holiday happy hour with
and you were working for a consulting company.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And we went to this restaurant and we had been there before several times, but we'd never been to the bar, I don't think, at this particular location.
I have.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Never had an issue at this restaurant.
Okay. So we have a good time. We're chatting with people. We had people we actually enjoyed working with. And so I introduced you to some people that I worked with, to some new people, and we had a pretty good time. We leave and
no, wait.
What did I miss?
Back it up.
Okay.
So
you tell it.
I had you. So I had a few cocktails at the bar. I think I had 2 drinks, and we were going back. So after those 2 drinks, whatever, we didn't stay super long.
No.
But so after that, we left. And I remember being super hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So we get back home. I think I ate something. And as I was sitting down, I was like, ooh, I feel weird. Like something's going on. Like my head, I was just like, wow. And I couldn't tell if I felt bad or good. It was like the in-between moment.
Uh-huh. So, and you hadn't eaten. I mean, we didn't eat dinner there. Yeah.
No, but that, being consulting for 10 plus years, you condition your liver in a certain way where you can actually consume a lot of things without. Anyway, so I get up to get more water because I was thirsty. And the only way to feed him is to. And I'm standing at the refrigerator filling up my water bottle, and you and Travis are playing Scrabble.
Yes, we were.
And I don't like Scrabble because I'm a terrible speller. So like
you
literally the game gives me tons of anxiety.
Actually, I think you were playing.
No.
Okay.
So all I remember was filling up the water bottle, and the next thing I remember at the refrigerator was being face down on the tile floor with 2 people screaming at me. I was like, what's going on? So I fell like a tree, almost hit the table, like split my head open. I did not split my head open, but I cracked my nose pretty good.
Yeah.
We had to go to the hospital, but I felt so good. They gave me a CAT scan. I was singing. I was feeling great. I actually wanted to go back to the bar to ask them what they put in my drink because I wanted more of it.
It was weird. Like literally, we thought someone had put drugs in your drink, and someone absolutely something had happened at the time. I didn't really. Okay. So Travis and I are sitting there and I'm looking down at the Scrabble board, and I think Travis looked up and said something. I don't know what he said, but all of a sudden we just see you out of our peripheral, and it was like a slow motion movie scene, and you just like a tree, you just face first right next to our feet by the table, smack flat on your face and your nose. I freaked out because I thought you broke your nose. I thought you were like seriously hurt. It was probably, I have to say, that was one of the most scariest times of my entire life. And your nose was bleeding from the top part, and it had split like right across the top, and I really did think you broke it. So I took you over to the hospital. You still have a big scar.
I'll stitch in the photo of me with the black eyes. And
it was bad. And I get you over to the hospital. Unfortunately, there was like no one over there. It was the new hospital. And And I didn't think at the time, I didn't really think about having your blood tested or anything. Because I just was like, gosh, like, and I was like, I didn't think you drank that much. And I knew you hadn't, like, you literally, it wasn't it wasn't abnormal. It was crazy. And so, like, I literally thought that someone had put drugs or something in that drink. And we never went back. Like, we literally never went back there.
No,
and you
we
never
haven't
had
been
another
back.
issue since then.
No, that's not true. We went back. We
didn't go to that bar.
No, but we went back to the restaurant.
Yeah.
And we didn't have an issue. And I actually had one of the better meals I've ever had there.
Yeah, it was a really good meal. But yeah, it was just, I don't know what happened. It was bizarre. But that was super scary.
It was. But I had a good time.
Holiday
I was feeling
memories.
no pain. I'll tell you, I felt great. It still puts a smile on my face. I still have a scar. My nose is all jacked up, but certainly felt good.
It was awful. Yeah, it was awful. But I hadn't taken anybody to the hospital here in Texas because we weren't, I mean, we'd only been here for a couple of years, never had, I don't think we ever really had a major hospital issue.
We had to didn't we take Travis to the hospital after the one wheel incident?
Oh yeah. I forgot. That was bad too.
Yeah,
anyway,
that was bad.
So that was a holiday experience to remember. And then, then it's weird. I never really understood what an ugly sweater was when people first started talking about that years ago. And I was like, what is an ugly sweater?
Kind of self-explanatory.
I realized they were talking about Christmas sweaters and I was actually offended. I was like, why are people calling Christmas sweaters ugly? That is so offensive. And I was like, so I refused to say it was an ugly sweater. And I was like, you mean Christmas sweater? You mean holiday sweater? And then I got over it and I was like, oh, ugly sweaters. So I have like 20 of them. Don't I have a lot of ugly sweaters?
We both do.
Yes. And I have equipped us with lots of holiday attire.
Yes.
You should put some photos in if you can find
I will.
them. Okay.
I'll put some photos in. I have tons of holiday sneakers. And yes, we're definitely dripped out.
Yeah. If you need me to ever wear a costume, I am your girl.
Wow, we're going to edit that out because that's...
certain holiday themed.
Well, you did bring up in the last podcast that you wanted to be the Victorian Mr. and Mrs.
Yes, which I'm doing this year. If you want to come to our happy hour networking event that we're having December 11th, I will be wearing that. Okay. I will post pictures.
Plug.
You can be Mr. Claus and I will be Mrs. Claus.
And what if I want to be Mrs. Claus?
What? Next question.
I probably look pretty darn good in the
mouth.
Mrs. Claus fit.
Be quiet over there.
Especially Victorian, like nice corset, push my boobs up, my man boobs.
Okay.
No? Okay. Sorry.
Be quiet.
I need you need that as a t-shirt. Be quiet. Be quiet.
I tell you that a lot.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I just like to play karate in the kitchen.
Yes, you do.
Any case. Any other good holiday stories?
I think that covers it. I'm sure we have shocked people. Actually, no, probably not. No. I think we've covered a lot of ground tonight.
We have. But we may do a part 3. Maybe we'll do kind of the things we don't want people to hear.
Ooh.
Part 3.
Ooh, like behind the scenes?
The B-roll. The outtakes. The outtakes of our holiday experience. Yes. I have a few that I can't. I have a few corporate ones that were, out of control. One guy got up on stage. He was so drunk, he grabbed the female CEO on stage in front of like thousands of employees and did something extremely inappropriate. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
He was not at work the next day.
There is a big joke about holiday, like Christmas work parties. It's a really good way to get fired. Actually, I think my dad told me this. So my dad used to be VP of this company a long time ago. And there was a holiday party. I think someone was inappropriate, similar to yours. And the next day they weren't at work and people were like, "Where's so-and-so?" And they were like, "Oh, they're not here anymore." And, I mean, it is, you got to be careful. You really do. So,
yeah.
Keep work. Keep it professional, people.
Holiday party is not spring break, right?
Yeah.
Just because it's open bar doesn't mean you have to drink every last ounce of alcohol at the bar.
Yeah, that's true.
Although it's fun to try, I will say. It's always
keep yourself
in
check.
That's hard. Well, this has been another fun episode.
It has.
I can't wait to edit this up and get it out into the
wild.
So make sure we got to do our shameless plug because we didn't do it in the beginning.
No.
And no one ever makes it till the end. But
true.
I'll put it in here as the little Easter egg. If you made it to the end, comment Cheerio on any of the platforms.
Oh, or if you make it to the end, be the first to comment and I'll send you a gift card.
Wow. I'm going to comment. I want a gift card.
Exclusions apply.
Okay. So if you're the first on what platform?
Any platform. We'll be trolling it, checking. I do have a gift card, but I'll message you later, whoever it is, to get your address.
Okay. So make sure you like and subscribe on, excuse me, I need more water. That's why I have water.
Like, subscribe.
All this talk about drinking
follow.
Is getting me parched. Like, subscribe, follow on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You can find us on Buzzsprout. You can find us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast. You can find us everywhere. And if you can't find us, let us know and we'll tell you where you can. Yeah. So we appreciate all the support we've been getting. We've been getting a ton of great feedback. We have. So, yeah. And if you're listening, an important thing to all the people listening, engage. It only helps the channel. If you don't engage, it doesn't seem like anyone's listening. And I have plenty of analytics. I'm watching.
He's like a hawk.
No, we're trying to get engagement. So the more engagement, the better. So please, if you enjoy what we're doing,
define engagement.
Comment, like, follow, subscribe, hit that reminder button. Everything you can. We're not asking you for money. We're just asking you to engage.
Definitely not. I hope people don't think that. But if you want to donate, you can.
Yeah, that's right. There is a link in there. Good job. Good job.
Uh-huh.
There is optional. A link to donate. It is optional. The show is free.
I'm going to make a t-shirt.
It's optional?
Yeah.
Or be quiet. Be quiet, it's optional?
Both. Okay, sorry. Wow. Continue. Wrap us up.
Any case, this is another phenomenal episode of The Well. I'm Drew.
And I'm Kat.
And we really appreciate you coming to The Well. And hopefully we refilled your cup today.
Yes.
I refilled mine. It's actually empty again, so I got to go refill it again. And on that note, so let's wish our listeners, viewers, our peoples, everyone have a great holiday. Have a great Thanksgiving. And
enjoy your time.
We'll see you next episode. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Have fun with friends and family. And make sure you eat lots of turkey, and then you get the tryptophan, and then you can sleep on the couch. And yes.
Gobble, gobble. I need that on repeat. No. Have a great holiday, everybody.
Yes. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.